Good morning. April the 6th, 2024. Second cup of coffee. Like every other morning, I'm in my usual state of shocked disbelief and grief and rage that the 75-year-long land theft, ethnic cleansing and genocide by the Zionist entity Israel of the Palestinian people is still going on, unconscionably aided and abetted by the governments, not the people, you understand, the governments of both the land of my fathers, England, and the USA, where I live. There are no words to adequately express my disgust. Yesterday, I heard some good news from a friend, Miko Peled, a writer. You've probably read his book, The General's Son. He's an activist, a proper man, long devoted to the Palestinian cause. Miko's been thinking, how could real peace be achieved in the Holy Land in the aftermath of all this? Miko's idea is simple. A single, unified, democratic state with equal rights for all its citizens, irrespective of their ethnicity or religion or nationality. Palestine reborn. Palestine, he said, needs somewhere in Washington to fly its flag. A building. Interesting idea. Well, how much would that cost, Miko? Well, says Miko, we'll need to find somewhere to buy cheap. And even after that, to do it properly, the running costs will be about $2 million a year. $2 million. Shit. What if I make a start by pledging $20,000 a year for the first 5 years, and we'll both, you and me, look for like-minded brothers and sisters with deep enough pockets to join me. Anyway, what's the good news, Miko? The good news is I've just found a building in DC last week. It's empty, so it fits the bill. It's a building with no people for a people with no building. It is owned by a Palestinian. Let's call him Mr. X. Mr. X has offered to rent his building to us for $10 a year for as long as it takes to free Palestine. And also, says Miko, I've already found 9 new donors. That is good news. What are you going to call it, Miko? Palestine House of Freedom. Can't call it an embassy until Palestine is recognized as a state by the General Assembly and the Security Council of the United Nations. Palestine House of Freedom will operate as a very visible act of resistance in plain sight of the capital. Its function will be to educate the ill-educated political class in Washington, D.C. on all things Palestinian, including Palestine's rich history before the catastrophe, before the Nakba. We already have a very large flag, richly embroidered, donated by sisters in Palestine. So, thank you, sisters. Thank you, Mr. X. And also, thank you, Miko.